Hamid Hassab Barak was one of the survivors of the Titanic tragedy. He was Egyptian and he was invited on board by an American businessman called Henry Harper and his wife Myra. He was their translator and tour guide and he used to host them in his home during their visits to Cairo. Hassab traveled first class on the Titanic. He chose not to socialize with the other guests or the beautiful young women who tried to chat with him. After the ship struck the iceberg, Hassab heard one of the Titanic's staff say that the ship was definitely going to sink. He rushed to tell his friends. Barak witnessed the ship's crew firing at some third-class passengers. The shootings were to stop them from pushing each other. Among the chaos, Hassab was determined to rescue his American friend and his wife. He carried Harper's wife on his back and prepared a lifeboat which sailed the ocean for 3 days before they were rescued. After being rescued, Barak went missing for another 3 years. In 1915, his wife Fatma was shocked to find him knocking the door, after they thought he might have drowned. Barak suffered from depression upon his return. He isolated himself out of grief for the victims who drowned or were shot. He eventually overcame his sadness and established a tourism company that made him huge profit. He died when he was 100 without being diagnosed with any sort of illness. What hurts me about that true story is that he didn't see Jack and Rose. Perhaps because he got a first-class ticket but they were third class. If he and his friend Harper could help them, we wouldn't have suffered from all that sadness after watching the movie. The end should have been happy.